Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current pulse, trends, and forecast of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed the endless eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction, guys. You guys already know. Welcome in. Man, the channel continues to grow. Let's refresh. Almost at 1.59k. Wow, just there. Just right on the edge of 1.6k already. You guys are the MVPs. Thank you so much, man. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that bell. Really does help out the channel, and destroy that like button. Make sure to check out our latest videos as well. The Pendulum video, OTS Tournament Pack 22. We're always talking about everything going on with Yu-Gi-Oh on the channel. Even some product and box openings, trying to mix it up every once in a while, things of that nature. So make sure to check that out. All that hey Jay, all that is good and well, but show me the cards. That's what I'm addicted to. And as we can see here, magnificent Mavens box. Everyone forgot about this set already. That's the thing. Everyone, again, guys, when they forget, we remember. That's what we're here for, right? I mean, no one's talking about Mama anymore. No one's talking about all these reprints. No one's essentially talking about cards in here. So when people forget about them, I like to come back and revisit these sets. And that's the advantage of doing daily content, is that there's always something to talk about. There's always something that you can go back to, and the market is ever fluctuating. It never stops. And maybe we checked this set a week or 2 weeks, a month ago, maybe when I was in Miami, or when I this and that, I'm like, oh man, then we forget about it. We come back a couple of weeks later and boom, here we are. And then prices have shifted, things have moved. Maybe you have cards that you can sell now that back then were cheap, and vice versa. Maybe you have cards that were expensive and now you can buy. And that's what I love about making these type of market watches. I love that these bring the sleeves, man. These look, you can get those sleeves that come inside the box. That's pretty cool, man. I won't lie. Hopefully we get magnificent Mavens too by next year. That'd be really nice. But in the meantime, we have the actual cards here. As we can see, there's a bunch of penny stonks in this set, but there's also cards excuse me, that are worth a couple of shekels, starting with triple tactics talent. I always like keeping things transparent on the channel. Personally, knowing that this card is most likely coming in the 25th rarity anniversary collection, I said I would be selling this card. That's what I said, around 14, 15 billies, but I don't shy away from my calls. Why? Sometimes we get them wrong. Sometimes we get fresh off the flashbacks, and I get them right. The whole point is, for triple T's, I'd be selling. That's what I said. I didn't see this coming. Look at this pump. Just going parabolic, almost up to 20 billies. If we clean this up janitor style here, we can see only 2 pages, 17 listings. You have a couple of deals here at around the 17 range, but then it's a 20 billy card. You have a couple of walls here and there, but all in all, the demand is going parabolic. A lot of demand for this card. Just so great, a meta staple. I mean, it's a card going first. If you get like Ash, they're hand trapped, you can play this. And going second is great too. After you bait an Omni Negate or whatever, blah, you splash, you splash this card on the field and pop off. So it's just such a versatile card. It's broken. It doesn't have many printings. I think it's only like 3 or 4 if you count. Does this have a Starlight or a Pharaoh's? I mean, the whole point is it's a hard card to get for even the more budget options now at around 20 billies. I have my playset, but I sold my extras at around 14, 15s, and it's fine. Card could keep going up, but yeah, I mean, I think I bought these around like 10s, if I'm not mistaken, and then I sold mine at 15s. Yeah, around here. So, you take profit. Basically, I bought here, pumped up, retraced back down to the mean. This is where I sold. I wasn't expecting the second leg up for this card, but again, November is far. People don't care. They just want their cards right now, and it's crazy to see the markets and how certain cards like these, pan out. Then we have Infinite Impermanence, another staple. Well, a meta staple card. This trap is just so great. Going first, going second, very versatile as well. And these versatile staples, the markets doesn't care that these are getting reprints, 25th rarity collection, none of that nonsense. They just care, I need this card right now. It's an 11 billy card. You only have 6 pages here and 57 listings. And yeah, it's a card that everyone needs though. You know, it's crazy to know that this card was 7 shekels. Wow, pumped up to 14, 15's up 100%, 2x, and now retracing back down to the mean. But look, the demand is strong. It hasn't retraced more heavily. It's holding strong up here. This is called bullish consolidation. And after this spike, you could expect a retest of the previous all-time highs and maybe pierce through and head towards 20s. You just never know, man. There's not too many impermanences out there. The only thing that could stop this from happening is obviously the reprints coming in November. But all in all, look, there's people buying these at 20s, bro. Insane, bro. Insane play. That's 60 billies for this card. That's crazy. When they can get it half off down here, still from people that have 100%, that's just, TCG player needs to fix that, in my humble opinion, but it is what it is. Then we have Lightning Storm from Hammer as well. Another one that was hit on the ban list down to 2. And yeah, there's an ultra rare here. You can see the clear downtrend after the ban list. This card wasn't an uptrend, but ban list said everyone else had an extra third copy. People sold it into the markets. But now we might be finding a low near that 8-9 billy mark here. Just single digits, but quickly I could see this at double digits, you know, after everyone sells their extra copies and then the new demand comes in for people who are like, oh, I need Lightning Storms. Only 80 listings. This card is broken. It's just such a great versatile card. You can either go for back row or you can go for monsters, and it's just very, very good. Of course, I would go for the prismatic secrets at similar prices, but again, I mean, if you want the extreme budget option per se from this set continues to give value. Then you have Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess. This is one that Chris, shout out to Chris, again, as always, a member of the channel. He swung by the live stream and asked, hey, how's Appaloosa doing, Jay? And I'm like, man, Chris is asking a great question, and I already had this card planned for today's video. Why? Because this is another staple. Of course, I don't know if it was already announced, you know, in the November Rarity 25th Rarity Collection reprint set. But 5 billies, not bad. That's a deal right there. The card is essentially 6 billies for a copy of alternate art Appaloosa. You have 52 listings here, but man, you imagine this card is a secret rare alternate art. Ooh, man, that thing would look beautiful, man. Mama continues to give. I really like this card. I had like 15 of these. This is another one. It might continue to go up, spike up, and go back to revisit the previous all-time highs. That's a high, you know, high possibility, high probability play. Me, I just sold all of these. I sold my like 12 copies. I think I have like a play set and then the one that I play, and that's it. Again, it's all about risk management. November, excuse me, is far away. I get it. These cards might pump, might even 2x. Everything is a possibility, but I'm deciding to not play this game this year in the sense that Konami's reprinting everything. Man, even look at that Battles of Legend Chapter 1. They're reprinted. They're going for everyone, man. They're going for everything this year. So, yo, talk to me about investing into staples in 2024 with a brand new, fresh, off the press year. But all in all, Appaloosa, meta staple. Link, you know, a great Link monster everyone needs. Monster Negate, just such a great card. Very flexible card, easy to make in certain decks. So people need it, get it. I personally have my own copy, and I don't plan on selling it because, you know, for 5 billies, I'm going to just keep access to the card. And maybe I have an extra playset here and there, but that's it. You know, or a thing is to own like an RO3 and be speculative than having like 15 copies and going in deep in an investment like that. So, you know, that's the play I'm making with a card like this. Then you have Evenly Matched. This is another one. I had so many copies. I had pages and pages in a binder of this card. It was a big investment play for me. I thought this would do what Impermanence did per se, but it didn't get a chance because of the 25th Rarity Collection announcement, and it is what it is. We're going to be getting that later on this year, but again, this card continues to hover just above the 5 billion mark, almost at under 100 listings. But yeah, honestly, I have my playset. I have my playset of this card, and I love it. I don't plan on selling it because I'm gonna use it. But other than that, I had like dozens of these, and I sold them all, man. I got rid of most of these. I think I have like maybe an RO3. I think I have an RO9. I have like 3 supers, 3 of these, and then 3 of the ones from Ghosts of the Past. But that's it. I have like 1 page. I had pages and pages. Just got rid of most of these because, again, I want to recycle my purchasing power. And come November, I don't see how this card is not going to be worth 2, 3s, maybe even 1s. You just never know, man. This is definitely Konami's reprint year. Then we have Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos from the same set. This was an amazing reprint set, man. Shout out to Mama. Just beautiful, wonderful set, you know, to get reprints in hands and get your hands on cards like these. You see a lot of consolidation near the lows right now. you can find a deal here, but really the card is a 4 Billy card. This is one that I don't know. I'm not aware if it's coming in the 25th rarity collection. Is it? Leave a comment down below, because if it is, I need to sell my, I got like at least an R09, maybe a couple of extra copies. So I would, push that down to an R03 if this is coming. I'm not sure if this was announced in the 25th rarity collection, but yeah, it's a 4 Billy card for now. I mean, honestly, I would just get one at the bare minimum just to get access to the card. It's the cheapest version. And then you have the ghost rare and the secrets and the OTs. Yo, I'm losing big on this one. Like I said, in where is it? This previous video right here, Yu-Gi-Oh bags I got caught holding towards the downside. Man, that bag, paid like 50s or 60s for these, man. Hopefully you guys are having fun with it. It is what it is. You always got to smile at life. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. As long as you win more than you lose, you should turn out just fine. Then we move on to Goals and Match. Another one. This trap, really like this trap from this set. Max rarity. That's the key. Max rarity floodgate from this set. You see a couple of play sets and here and that and the other. $2.50 eventually reaches 3 Billies. Almost 100, under 100 listings. So look, the demand is coming in. If you don't have this card yet, in my humble opinion, now is the time to get exposure here. Come in and just get one of these play sets, or yeah, right here you have a 20 copy listing here, and this is where I would come in at the bare minimum. I have like 6 of these, I think, plus the play set that I have for myself. So I like it. I'm at least exposed to this card already. And I was buying this card at Billy's, bro. I was buying this card down here, at the Billy mark. And it's been a great investment already. So I like this trap. Really great card from this set. Then Skill Drain, a multi-format trap card still running rampant at 3 in the current advanced format TCG, advanced format, as I said, right now, 3. And then you have Edison, and then you have Go and other formats that you can use this card as well. That's why I always like to call this card the multi-format card, and that's why the demand is always going to come in and be here for a card like this. And remember, Skill Drains were all money before Common came out, this Ultra came out. You see a lot of one-ofs, man, a lot of one-ofs. Let's see, multiple copies here at around 3 with shipping, and the wall is at 338, the wall at China. So card is not as easy to get as you would think. 86 listings only. I've been talking about this card forever on the channel as that great investment choice, from this set. Look, the demand just always keeps coming in. I already have my couple of R09s set to the side. I also have the DT from Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1. Then Harpy's Feather Duster. I love this one too. Is the alternate art. I love this card. Mamma reprint, ultra rare. Currently at a 1 of, but it's an iconic card. Used to be a 4 Billy card, got a common reprint. It's pushing this card's price down to 1, 2 Billies. But really, if you clean this up janitor style, you can really notice here, that really, okay, there's a massive wall of China here by Pro Potato at a Billy 84. So that's not bad. I think after that wall's eaten up, I think that basically, this card is going to get harder and harder to get. And yeah, under 100 listings, I like this one. I have my R09 set to the side, plus my personal copy to play as well. Really like this card from this set. And as this set ages, cards like these, you just let them age like fine wine, guys. The set is going to age like fine wine. I let them marinate, in the binder there. Forget about it. You come back. This card is 4 or 5 Billies. Who knows? Maybe even more. So keep that in mind. Then we have Totally Awesome, the Toad. As we can see, it has a rare from a maximum gold set, but look at the spike as of late. I really like this card. I really do. A lot of consolidation here near the lows. Everyone already forgot about Toad, and at around a Billy, you can't go wrong with it. Quickly goes up to 2 Billies, almost under 100 listings. And yeah, this is another one that I have my R of 18 or 27. I think I have like play sets in my binder, like in each slot of the R09. So I'm ready with the Toad. I've just realized throughout history, Toad has always been money. Of course, it's recently being reprinted a couple of extra times now with the rare, now this ultra, but I could see this card being a 5 Billy card easy, too easy sometimes, man, down the road. So I definitely exposed myself, and I don't think this was a 25th rarity collection announced reprint. If it was, tell me so I could sell this sooner rather than later. Change of Heart is another one that I like. I think this one is coming. in the 25th rarity collection, maybe not. It's just so many cards that I honestly don't remember right now, but I like this card. It's iconic. It's Change of Heart. You know, I have my R09 right now. It's $1 billion some change with 15 wall here, so it's a cheap card. I mean, honestly, if it's coming in the 25th rarity collection, just to have a playset from this set at those prices, not bad. But this is just definitely one to keep in mind. Still playable in the current advanced format. People forget at one, I believe so. So excuse me, it never hurts to have access, you know, to a card like this one. Guys, don't forget, link in the description down below to our link tree. You can come over here and yeah, just follow our short form content here in Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitters, Discord. Man, I need to add Twitch soon, because I might start streaming over there, like just me having duels online and things of that nature. I plan to expand into that soon, so stay tuned for that. The Discord, big happy family. I'll probably be announcing that over there in the Discord. Make sure if you have it that you swing by. And then shout out to the semi-limited podcast. I always say podcast, man. Podcast bros over there doing their job, doing their work, putting out great content as always. Thanks for having me over, and then Haver as well. Great episode. Really liked it. And then the Yugioh fresh off the podcast. My very own podcast is finally here. If you're living under a rock, if you're new to the channel, you just, you know, subscribe. I really, first of all, thanks for the support. Second of all, don't forget that we opened the fresh off the podcast episode 1, the new Yu-Gi-Oh voice in town. Great feedback. You know, a lot of people like the mental health part of it, things of that nature. So make sure you check it out, man. If you're just looking for some time just to listen to your boy Jay from Fresh Off the Press provide that great content, just that different content, you know, podcast environment, things of that nature, make sure you swing by. You do not need to have an account in Spotify, so that is not an excuse. You just click the link, come over here, press play, boom. You'll definitely won't regret listening in to that episode. And don't forget, by any chance, make sure you subscribe, click that bell for giveaway announcement, podcast episode announcements, you know, live stream announcements, everything, so you can stay informed with regards to the channel, and destroy that like button, as it really does help out with the algorithm. And don't forget that none of this is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Continue to show me the cards, Jay. We have Sky Striker Mobilize Linkage here, a card that everyone already forgot about. Card used to be worth $1 billion, $2 billions. Thing pumped up to what, 7 to 8 billions, almost double digits. Now it's retraced back down heavily, back down to the mean at around 3 billions, as you can see here. Clean this up here real quick, and let's see, click this, and yeah, $2.38. A couple of deals here. Card quickly becomes $3.50. So it's not as easy to get. 81 listings only, single print from Hammer. Quick play, excuse me, a card that Sky Striker players need, and you want to have access to it, excuse me, maybe even as an investment. So, you know, make sure that you keep this one in mind. Look at the demand coming in. This thing went crazy after the ban list. Now it's calmed down. Everyone forgot about it. So if you ever wanted this card, now would be a great time to pick it up. Then you have Widow Anchor as well. Has multiple prints. You know, this card used to be free at around 64 cents, basically 2 quarters, and now it's $1 and some change, basically, you know, $1.50. So not bad. Over 100 listings. So if you need the card, not a bad ultra rare. Looks clean cut, fresh off the press, just like the channel. So I really do like this one. Oh, Change of Heart again. Wow. Then we have Elder Entity. Yeah, yo, beatbox. Man, Jay, what are you? Can you please talk about the card, Jay? Here we are. Elder Entity. There we go. This is a reprint ultra rare. I think this is what, the max rarity version, is it? Yeah, we have a gold. How is this 3 billion? You know, these markets just never stop surprising me. Super rare. Okay, and then, man, let me just leave it at that. But yeah, max rarity here, ultra rare. Really like this card at under $1 billion. Not bad. I think this might be one reprint target, you know, in the 25th rarity collection. If so, I would take it with a grain of salt. But I have like a play set of this, not bad, plus a personal copy for myself at $1 billion. You can't go wrong with this card. Even if it gets reprinted down the line, you know, for $1 billion, at least to get access to the card, not bad. And even maybe to own a play set just for trades. I like it. I like this card, you know, this fusion. Great. Send it to the graveyard, pop off, you know, and pop a card. It's just so good with the Dogmatica trap. I really like this one. Then Boar Sword Dragon. People forget that this used to be a big Link boss monster. Hard to get around, you know, broken effect, swing for game. And right now it's not relevant. I can give it to you. It's not relevant right now in the current meta, but Yo, if you can get any type, any access to a boar sword dragon, like you can't go for a Billy. That's too good, man. That is just too good. This is like freemium, and no way Ghost Ogre is 92 cents. I need to see. That's probably a damaged copy. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's been a while since I had to talk about this card and Ghost Bell. I love this, man. Prismatic Ghost Ogres, man, you can't go wrong with that. But yeah, Boral Sword at a Billy, under 100 listings. Don't sleep on this card. This could be a $2, $3 card down the line. People always coming in buying this card. And yeah, a lot of consolidation. And I like this one. I do. Same for Millennium Eyes Restrict. A card that only has a couple of reprints. Of course, this one was massively reprinted, though. It's not like under 100 listings like most of the other ones, so keep that in mind. Let's clean this up, though. Let's see. Clean this up. Okay, 128 listings. I like it. You have a 53 wall here at 75 cents. Eventually reaches a Billy, so keep that in mind. But this is a card that I could see at multiple Billies down the line as well. It's just broken. It negates a monster effect. Comes out with instant fusion, I believe so, if I'm not mistaken. Just a great card to get access to. Same for Chaos Hunter. Broken. When your opponent special summons a monster, you can discard one card, special summon this card from your hand. Your opponent cannot banish cards. So it's very, very good. 2500 beat stick. And this is a level 7. So on your turn, if it survives your opponent's turn going first, you can XCs with this. If you can go into a rank 7. I like this card, man. Wow. This thing went up to 3 Billies. Honestly, I didn't capitalize on that. That's crazy. When Kashtira came out, the high pushed this to 3 Billies. Now making new all-time lows. That's insane with a couple of walls of China. But honestly, I think this is great, man. I was buying mine around these prices. So yeah, I have my stack put away. But for the extreme long term, I really do like this one at, under 150 listings. But it's going to take some time. But I like it. A couple of deals here. This is one. If you don't have access to this card, or you just don't have, now would be a great time, in my opinion, to come in and get your copies. Then we have Nightmare Phoenix, another one, a staple link, a link to that you can go into, pop a back row or a field spell. I really like this card. Again, ultra rare. You do have the 2019 ultras as well, but honestly, this is the budget one with the massive, man, Pro Potato stealing the show now, man. They're taking over for Gamer's Choice. That's crazy. With the wall of China almost at 200 copies at 2 quarters. This is too cheap. Too cheap, man, to not have this card. I have a couple of copies around there, but this is literally too cheap to not have. Keep that one in mind. Then you have Mizuki and Shiranui Solitaire. Both zombie cards used to be worth money not too long ago, and now they got freemium reprints here, at around quarters. Not bad. I could see these at minimum a Billy down the line. I can. Mizuki's already pushing that, and Shiranui has some work to do, I meant to say. But honestly, I like this one. I really do. For the long term, I can see this easily being at $1. And Mizuki's long term, probably 2s or 3s. So great investments. Again, these are cards that you get now, and because these cards lasted a while without receiving reprints. So when that happens again and these dry up, I think all versions will go up as well. Then we have an Edison card. I'll probably be talking more about the other printings of this card in an Edison market watch coming soon. One of you guys requested that in the comments section, so stay tuned, most likely next week. And yeah, this card is just great. Look at the uptrend here that we have. As of late, off the lows. I like it. That means the demand is coming in. Edison is getting more and more popular, and this card is very good. There's a lot of dark monsters running rampant in Edison, and you flip this face up, and sometimes it wins you games. So yeah, at 2 quarters, I really like the value for this card's price. I can see this card being at least a Billy sooner rather than later. Same with its brother, Light Imprisoning Mirror. I like this one as well. Same deal. I could see it at a Billy, sooner rather than later. The demand, look, just coming in, going bonkers for Edison cards like these. Don't forget, guys, we have Kelbic, Yugioh, and Mudora. Everyone forgot about this engine because, it's at 1. So you know what I mean? People are like, oh, we can't use it in tournaments anymore. Is that 1? This, that, yeah, but it is that 1. You can still technically play this, sneak it in certain builds. And I like these cards because they're cheap. They're under a Billy, easily available, readily available here, at 75 cents for all 3 of these for the most part. This one's even at 2 quarters. So I like it. Mudora, Yugioh, and Kelbic. Really, really do like these 3 cards from Mama that everyone literally forgot about. And then the last card is Drago Necro, Nether Soul Dragon. Really like this name. This card, how many prints does this have? Because I know, is it 3? or let me see. Yeah, it's 3. You see, you had the Gold Secret. No one cares about this. You have the Ultra Rare from Heroes Revenge. Might be getting a reprint now. So, you know, with the new Battles of Legend Chapter 1, you imagine this card Secret Rare? Wow, that'd be insane. This one was massively overprinted, but if it doesn't get reprinted in that Chapter 1 box, which it probably is getting reprinted. You know, it's good to have access to this card in the last 3 months, pushing up, starting a new uptrend, the demand coming in, because this card used to be money before this Mama reprint. Definitely keep this one in mind from this set. Guys, hopefully today you enjoyed today's content, guys. Yo, if you made it this far onto the video, you guys are the straight MVPs. Thank you so much for the support that you provide to me and the channel. Make sure you check our links down below. You know, make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click that bell and destroy that like button. And yeah, hopefully you guys continue to, you know, enjoy the content. Had a blast with the live stream the other day. If you haven't checked that out, you can come over here, click live, check it out. A lot of views, a lot of people chiming in. Spend 2 hours with the community, man. I could talk for days about, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh and things of that nature. Had a blast. So yeah, man, hopefully you guys are continuing to enjoy the content. Stay tuned. We're going to continue to provide that fresh off the press content. And thank you so much for all the support. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget, let's get interactive. I answer each and every comment, so make sure you do that as well. So I thank you so much for all, you know, you guys do, man. It's humbling. It doesn't get old, guys, honestly. You know, I love my community and I love you guys. Let me let you guys get out of here. Thank you so much for your time, your support, and attention. Stay fresh.